I've been in the lab working so hard to bring you the best. Thank you so much for tuning into the Dell Show on the Humor Mill. Oh my God, it's about to be a good time today, y'all. This episode is called Back to the Natural. I got all things dealing with that, and it is such a great time. Of course, I got some sketches. Of course, I got some stand-up. I might throw in a little of my music. I mean, you never know. It's always going to be a good time. Make sure you are following me on everything, www.imdelharrison.com. And if you ain't doing nothing else, make sure you're following your dreams. Thank you so much for tuning into the Dell Show right here on the Humor Mill. Stay tuned.
Girl, I love a gorgeous guy, you know? I love a gorgeous guy. This gorgeous guy tried to holler at me, you know, face just, oh. But why when he got off the train and he walked by, he had an ass the same size as mine, you know? Now I have a pretty protruding butt, you know? I say, even if I wasn't in a relationship, that's not gonna work out, okay? We can't be walking on the beach holding hands and somebody yell, "You got a fat ass," and we both turn around wondering who he's talking about. It's like, sir, you need ass reduction surgery, sir.
This fall on Entertainment Black Television.
What are y'all doing in my house? I thought I told you not to answer that door.
I'm sorry, Mommy.
Now, you know we all love you, Mo Lexus. That's why we came here to talk to you about your problem.
What problem? I don't drink, I don't smoke. You the one on drugs?
That's not the issue here. You're a weaverholic.
And everybody thinks you have a costume for Halloween. You get more candy than me.
Oh, baby.
And you clogged the drain 8 times this week, and it's only Monday.
One family and a plumber come together.
And people at the job think I kidnapped an Indian girl, Mo Lexus. An Indian girl, Mo Lexus? Come on. These weaves are a problem. You need help.
You're in denial.
Okay. I have a
Don't miss Weave Intervention.
I said it.
A story of triumph, tracks, needles, thread, or glue, and lace fronts.
I'm so proud of you. Oh,
I have a problem.
I know. Now just take it off.
I can't.
Come on, baby. Take it off.
can't.
You can do it. Just take it off. Come on. Yeah.
This is the real me.
Baby! Come on!
This is the real
Come on, baby! You gotta let go! You gotta let go! Take it hard off! Let it go! Come on, baby! Oh my God, baby! Oh my God! Now put one back on, please!
I told you.
Put one back on!
A story of peace and redemption.
Put one back on!
Hi, I'm Alexis, and I guess I'm a weaverholic.
Hi, Alexis.
It all started when I was about 6 months old. It was my first week. I would be so sad to see her go.
If you or someone you know is abusing their scalp, don't hesitate. Log on to our website at www.weaveintervention.com and tune in.
And release into a Dougie.
If you love hip-hop,
And you love yoga, you're gonna love
Hip-Hop
yoga.
it's the new phenomenon that's been sweeping the hood.
Now, we're gonna take it uptown.
That's right.
Enjoy all the same dance moves from the club.
While experiencing the serene environment of
Yoga.
yoga. Got me looking so crazy right now. Continue to work that guy behind you.
And tell them what else they get.
Every yoga class comes with your very own hype man.
Yeah, boy.
Hell yeah! Get your eagle on.
Available now on DVD.
Just go to hiphopyogayeahboy.com.
And sign up today.
Legs out to the left, extend your leg out, and Superman that pose.
Now exhale, you.
Ah.
To all my fruit tree havers, I just want to let you know that is the Lord's fruit that you have in your yard, and I am free to come in your yard and pick of the Lord's fruit whenever I get ready. You're not going to eat a whole tree of lemons or a whole tree of oranges. Guys, those fruit and tree and oranges and all of that, that is directly from him, okay? He says that he put that in here for me to have great health, and you are not gonna block my great health, sir. I don't care if it's in your yard. I'm coming in there, so you might as well save me some. Put a basket of some outside of the yard. We can just pick and go as we please. Me having to constantly break in your yard to get the Lord's fruit is just, oh God, it just burns my bread off. The Doe Show, feet on fire. You know what? I am so glad I came to DC. My best friend who is like really been pushing my whole career was like, look, Sylvia's 50th party is this weekend and I'm gonna need you to be in the building. She is DC, she is comedy. And I'm like, I love Sylvia. I work with Sylvia, you know, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna come down from New York. But then, you know, I already gave her my word that I was coming down from New York. And I am so glad I came to see the greatness. Like sometimes, you know, you be in your own world. You just be trying to like, you know, I know my own world consists of talking to the Lord like 25 of the hours of the day. And then the other 4 hours, you know, because my talks with the Lord are actually like 29/7 as opposed to 24/7. You know, that's what my day consists of, talking to the Lord, you know, doing some work, going back to talk to the Lord, doing some work, you know, being positive, prayer time, all type of stuff. And I was gonna have this show in New York, and I am so glad that I like told the people in New York, I'm like, no, I already gave my word I was coming to support, because you know, you really don't support other people. You really just come to events to support yourself, because every time you do something with like all the Lord's goodness in mind, you know, and it's pure, the Lord be like, oh, here's this thing that you wouldn't have gotten had you not come here with great intentions. Oh, here go this person you haven't seen in so long, and now you make a connect. Oh, here go this. I mean, every single time I'm doing it, like I'm coming out to do the support with like the best intentions. And this is like I literally was like, look, I'm off, I'm chilling, I just want to like support. I don't want to be like on stage, because you know, as a comedian, you're just hungry as I don't know what to be on stage every time. But I'm like, I just want to sit back in the audience, support, and just chill. And I am so glad I did that, because it was just so many people I haven't seen in so long. So much feel good in the building, so much good energy, so many great connects, you know. And now back to New York, Tamara, and back to LA. Hey, it's Dale here, so I'm making a shot at Dale. I am in Las Vegas show. Stand-up storytelling and singing. My show was supposed to be tonight, but of course we had to cancel it.
Of course her show is canceled because my show is in town.
Drew was in town taking all the customers. We wind up at DJ with Jay Reed. And I was like, Drew, let's go outside and talk now, since we both old and the club is whack and we just over here because we ain't got shit else to do since we in Vegas.
It's my birthday weekend, so it's popping. It's popping. It's popping.
Birthday! Oh my God, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Yo, Drew is one of my mentors.
You talk about somebody that saw me when I first moved to New York, would drop off here and there, put me on show, teach me a lesson or two, do this, do that, you doing that wrong, keep going out there, call me here and there with motivational advice. I really see you rocking out. This is one of the brothers that inspired me so much. Okay, so let's down to it. This your first time in Vegas?
My first time in Vegas?
No, I know. I don't even know why I had to
She just asked that question?
I had to assume. I was going to assume, but I don't like to assume.
She just asked me if it was the first time in Vegas.
The saying, what happens in Vegas?
What happens in Vegas goes on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and every other goddamn social media network there is, alright?
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you in Vegas? Craziest thing. Think back. Because you know it's like, it's weed and prostitution and lonely people and...
Well, the craziest thing happened to me in Vegas is that when I first came here, I didn't think people actually lived in Vegas. I thought Vegas was a place you fly in and you fly the fuck out. Same thing like Atlantic City. I know people live in Atlantic City. I thought you went to the gamble, you drove it, and you drove the fuck out. People live here. How the hell you live in Vegas is beyond me. It's absolutely beautiful. We're having a great time. All my shows sold the fuck out. We're over at the MGM Grand, myself, Rich Voss, a couple other people, but it's absolutely beautiful. Dell called me up today. She's in town. I said, Dell, come on, we got to meet up after the show. We're here. We having drinks. We're celebrating my birthday. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night.
It
is 12 something right now. It's 11 o'clock in Vegas, but it is 1 o'clock in the morning our time. So we got probably about 2 more hours before we pass the fuck out. All right? I was actually out last night. I left at 12. I'm like, why am I so tired? Because it was 4 o'clock in the fucking morning for me. But we're in Vegas. Weather's nice tonight. One thing about Vegas.
It is nice tonight.
Vegas weather and California weather go crazy. It can be 85 degrees during the day and then 25 degrees at night. So yesterday I went from shorts hanging out by the pool to damn near going to have to buy a winter coat. It's so fucking cold out here.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Another disappointment. Fellas, I don't know how I can say it. Size matters, size matters, size matters. Fellas, your problem isn't gonna fix itself. Okay.
Actually, size matters, size matters, size does matter. To men too. Let's face it, ladies, every woman doesn't have that snapback snatch. That's why we've developed Veggie Bands. That's right, Veggie Bands for that Grand Canyon type of woman. Check out all these satisfied vajayjays.
Before Veggie Band, I thought there was no difference in size between black men and Asian men.
And I thought you had to be hung like a horse or be a horse.
But thanks to Veggie Band, we're 16 down there again. Thanks, Veggie Band.
This was our sex life before Veggie Band. Ridiculous.
And after Veggie Band. Dating or marriage. Veggie Bands, so you can keep your man. Veggie Bands. Ladies, don't go another year by yourself. Call 1-800-VEGGIE-BANDS.
Guys, ladies, please, I'm gonna need you to stop by the nearest body shop out there, okay? And get your Gaydar tuned up. Guys, it's an emergency out there. We need tuned up Gaydar on the scene, okay? I was hanging with a friend of mine the other day, and every guy we ran into, oh, he was so gay to her. Oh, he was so gay. Oh, these gays are taking off. Oh, it was just homosexual, extravaganza out there, okay? And then later on that night, I introduced her to an openly gay male that I know who is openly gay, and guess what? She said she couldn't see it. She couldn't see it one bit. She just couldn't see it. And this was just the most flamboyant, just as wrist flipping as man, and she could not see. That means, ladies, you got to get your Gaydar tuned up, because see, you're out here denying all the straight men because you think they're gay and trying to have sex with all the homosexuals. You got to switch them, honey. You got to know who to have the fun with and who to actually have the other kind of fun with. Okay.
Nicer than Kobe, way nicer than Kobe. Kobe, you need to make your high school team. Come on, man. I ain't done crazy, man, because they put drugs in my locker, son. They put drugs in my locker. Those were your drugs. Everything I love, man. I used to be nice as Kobe. I was done with it. What's going on, man? What you mean? I'm doing me, man. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Why you ask me all this question? That's my word. Come on in my ass. That's my word. On everything I love. On everything I love.
Are you sick of a certain type of individual lowering the value of your neighborhood? Huh? Huh? Ladies, are you sick of always being harassed on your way to work? Well, get sick no more with new Sticky Niggy Trap. Sticky Niggy Trap. Just place the trap, then the bait, you disappear, and just wait. Sticky Niggy Trap catches old school niggies, traps young niggies, and stops all niggies in their tracks.
Thanks, Sticky Niggy Traps. That works for the corner, but how do I keep niggies off my stoop?
And now, from the makers of Sticky Niggy Trap, Stoop Off! Stoop Off! Stoop Off keeps niggies off the stoop with a specially blended fragrance of responsibility, child support, court case, employment, and cop car!
Y'all, I'm gonna give it to y'all. One of these days, I'm gonna take a big and long breath, and I am just gonna give it all away. I am just feeling so happy today. I got some rest. I ain't getting till like 4 a.m. because I went out late because I had to do some editing or whatever, and you know, I was trying to do this video last night, but somehow it just was not working out. Either the lighting was bad, or the announcements was going on. I'm committed. I'm committed, guys. But sometimes the Lord be like, and shut it down, and I just gotta just shut it down when He say shut it down. So you can see I just came home. I actually did this yesterday and just took that ponytail out, and I just got to take it back to the natural. And of course, if you got natural hair, you know this how I start. You got to start with it real soaking wet and put all your conditioner in there, and you cannot like blow dry. You got to just let it dry on its own, and it will just come into your natural curl pattern, and it might take all day long. So if you got somewhere to go at noon, when you're doing your natural, go ahead and get up at 5 a.m. so you can have all the curls locked in by the time you get there. And it feels good. And I don't even know if I'm gonna rock some makeup today, because let me tell you what I discovered, child. I looked at one of the videos I did, and my eyes was just so red, and I just been noticed, like, why is my eyes red lately? What is going on? As a 44-year-old, I don't know if you can relate, but child, anything that goes on in this body, I'd be like, is this the end, Lord? Is this the end? Is this how it's gonna start? First it's a red eye, and it'd be something so simple, just put some clear eyes. But this is what I just discovered too, is, child, you can't do no cheap concealer. That cheap concealer has me with the red. No. And I just knew it was too good to be true. I'm like, oh, this is good. This is the thickness of MAC with only costing $4. Oh, I know why it only costs $4. Because you're going to be blind now. Okay, you're going to look good as shit, but you're going to be blind. I'm in the kitchen cutting me up some oranges so I can have my pure vitamin C, because we got an orange tree right outside, and vitamin C, let me tell y'all something what I discovered about vitamin C. Every time I look up like oh, if I look up like holistic cares for high blood pressure or holistic cares for this, most of them mention that it's a reflection of your vitamin C being low. So vitamin C being sufficient vitamin C in your body must hear a whole lot of stuff. And I'm like, I would not, we got an orange tree outside. Let me tell you something, it is damn near bald because I've been getting up there picking up oranges. I'm like, oh, the Lord will not give me the cure right out here out front, and I will not be using it. So I'm just like, nope, every day I refuse to let any orange die on that tree because I feel like if I let any orange die, I am unappreciative, okay? I've been getting back to the natural anyway, because look, I bought some spinach yesterday. I'm talking about I made the spinach. I cooked yesterday and I just had the best meal ever. I made a spinach salad with some fajita chicken, but I threw some lemon and some dill up in there. And it was just so tasty and so good because I just let it cook real slow and almost to the point of where it blackened, well, not blackened, but how it gets that starts to get a little crispy layer on the outside of the chicken. But it was just so delicious. And then I'm looking at this commercial when I'm watching TV and eating, and it's just so-and-so meat fresh at the grocery store now. And it was a pack of meat made with all soy and something and not natural this and not natural that. I'm like, guys, I respect the vegans out there for whatever you stand for. I mean, I know I've had some vegan girlfriends trying to birth a child and they went vegan and then a year later they was pregnant. But let me just tell you guys, if you're gonna do vegan and you need to buy meat out of a pack, out of a bag, just get the real meat. Obviously your body is just craving the real meat. You think I'm gonna buy meat in a pack that's not real meat? What, anything that is in a bag, y'all, is not good. It is just not good. Why am I buying meat out of a pack when I could just go and it's right here? I mean, I can even get it from the deli. You know how they have the fresh steaks? I can get that shit cut. Why am I now gonna not eat meat and then go for this factory made bullshit? Guys, it's just something I just don't understand. And also, what I was thinking of, when it comes to eating out of a bag, I was in Trader Joe's and I was just telling my best friend, I'm like, why is all their green vegetables in a bag? Isn't it cheaper for you to leave it out the bag? Unless, of course, it's not real. Because let me tell you, when I get this spinach out of, when I get the spinach in a bundle, it's not in the bag. You got to put it in a little grocery bag. That spinach is sturdy. I'm talking about, I could have washed a car with one of the leaves of these spinach yesterday. I could have wiped down my whole car. I could use that spinach as a cleaning aid if I did not eat it because that shit is sturdy. Them leaves are big. That's probably why it cures so much stuff in your body, because they say when you're experiencing also all that, the same with vitamin C, dark leafy greens. So, and I just do see me up in my greens and stuff. When I fell a few weeks ago and, just up in my vitamin C and up in my dark leafy greens, my elbow was killing me. Now my elbow is I'm talking about just straight healed. Of course, now I've got my inflammations going on too, but, that spinach out of a bag though, be some straight. That spinach out of a bag got low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? And I just cannot eat anything with low self-esteem. I need this strong, dark, tall spinach. Guys, I think what I'm trying to say here is I need big dick spinach, guys. I just be abusing myself up in this cap. So anyway, on to the lesson of the day, the revelation of the day is all these lessons, all the things y'all see me talk about, it's just reminders for myself. But here is where I'm gonna pat myself on the back so much is I pride myself in working hard for myself, guys. When you work at a job, people will work so hard at a job, and a job pays you, and I totally understand it, but that's where I go exact opposite. I have no commitment to a job. Guys, like, even when I was on a job, I remember I used to be coming in late on this one job, you know. But like, you know, I did tech support before I did stand-up, so I would be coming in late because I always got off late. And so the guy was like, I just need you here at 9. I just need you here at 9. Now, mind you, I'll be getting there like 9:05, 9:10, 9:30, but, you know, I'm staying till like 10:30 because y'all need some shit, so I stay. So I'm like, you know, then he'll be like, well, I mean, I really don't care about you staying late. I just need you here on time. Now, of course, now the girl who got here on time that sat next to me, you know, all day long, she's getting her friends to call and say something was going on with her daughter so the bitch could leave early. Okay, so she ain't half committed, but you always got me pulled to the side on this 30-minute window. Okay, but then you always need me to stay late. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so peep this. You need me to come in on time? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave on time every time, and you know, focus on this bitch. Okay, you need something, you need somebody to stay late. Here go the on time bitch. Let's get her to do it. Okay, and then that just shifted my whole perspective on like, you just don't appreciate me staying every night. I'm staying 4 hours. I'm salary, like I'm staying 4 hours, 5 hours every night. Just, you know, as my commitment, and you can't commit to me like, okay, just cover that shit. Well, I'm not here, just cover that shit. So that's what just broke my loyalty with any job. And now if I ever, well, I mean, I don't even work at no job now because I just do this. And that's why I work hard and shit for myself because I was doing that. But even when I do have to get like a little side gig, I go in that motherfucker, like say 2 words and I will fire myself on this stage because I don't play that air. I got the attitude like, overtime. Oh, no. Oh, it says I get up at 4. I can't stay the 401, guys. I can't stay the 401. Because I have shit to do for myself. Work hard. That's why I'm proud of myself. I work very hard for myself. And I hope you're doing the exact same thing. What's
up? Super bad girl. I'll be your crazy bad girl. I'll rock the flying, have the most expensive cigars. When I pull up, I'll be in the best car. Drinks close and far, ever keep me in tune. No matter my size, I'll be perfect for you. I'll be your next door neighbor, waving you from afar. Pointing upward, showing you all the